Leadership Note Number 1 of 2025. This note was published on the 6th of January, 2025. Introduction. As we welcome the new year, many of us feel a renewed sense of optimism and determination. We set ambitious resolutions, eager to make positive changes in our lives. However, a survey reveals that only 2% of New Year's resolutions stick. What's behind this phenomenon? Is it a lack of motivation, poor planning, or something else entirely? As influential leaders, we want to make productive decisions and make them stick. In a series of leadership notes, we kick off 2025 with advisories on how to make great decisions and make them stick so you achieve your goals. Be strategic to be a TWO percenter. In this first note of the year, we focus on being strategic in resolution making to ensure we are 2%ers. Let's think about New Year's resolutions and decisions in general. Some resolutions are just fun things that we share with family and friends, while others are life-changing and life-improving. Who purposefully makes resolutions for their life to be worse? 98% of New Year's resolutions hardly live beyond weeks rather than becoming new lifelong behaviors. Surveys suggest that about 50% of adults make serious New Year's commitments, while less than 10% of us make them stick for a year, and even fewer ingrain them as permanent new behaviors. The case is similar for life decisions in general. There is a sharp drop-off in sticking to our commitments, especially ones that aim at a new way of living, including that of leadership practices. Such a poor success rate poses questions such as: why is the failure rate so high? Why do so many people fail their resolutions, and so easily? Yes, we fail our resolutions, not them us. How do we ensure that we make smart decisions and stick to them? Let's get started. The Matryoshka doll. The Russian-originated Matryoshka doll is our imagery and metaphor to illustrate how to succeed at ensuring smart decisions stick, in other words, making effective decisions. Everyone knows the Russian dolls, the brightly painted wooden figurines that fit one inside the other, or is it one outside the other? They are like minimes of minimes of minimes. The record number is a set of 51. Unpacking being strategic. One of the influential leadership system's behavioral attributes is being strategic, which encompasses two elements, namely: 1. Be strategically conscious. This is what happens in your mind, first. To realize the big, enduring and meaningful things in your life, you need to set up long-term goals and plans, with consequent actions in mind. Imagine the neatly fitting series of Matryoshka dolls, all 51 of them. If your goals, plans, and actions are erratic and inconsistent, they will not make up a decent Matryoshka. 2. Be strategic. This is the practice, the consistent behavior that flows from your strategic consciousness. In other words, align and reinforce what you do moment by moment, month by month, and year by year to achieve your long-term goals in your personal life, your relationships, home, work, play, and community. Matryoshka dolls, layer by layer, accommodate each other. Their individual expressions and colors might vary, but the core shape and relative sizes must be consistent. There is congruence and alignment. They stick together from number 1 to number 51. In practice. So, in practice, what does to be strategic mean for making resolutions stick? 1. Think it through. Create a firm and robust goal of what your resolution, decision, will lead to and result in the desired outcome. What is the benefit of achieving the goal? Keep the goal in mind and fresh as you go along your journey. Decide how many Matryoshka you are going to carve before you start. 2. Start. The first steps set you up for the rest of the journey. Faraway goals tend to be a bit fuzzy on the horizon, so start off with vigor and mental clarity, and then as you progress and get closer to the goal, it becomes ever clearer and more tangible. We start with the biggest doll, then work downwards. 3. Link your smaller actions. Think of the line of Matryoshka dolls. The largest one is clearest, diminishing as they get smaller. However, the largest one sets the strategic goal that the rest of the minimes follow. All your actions must align and be consistent over the long term. Why is it important to make resolutions stick? 1. Success feels good. There is the obvious answer: to enjoy the success of achieving what you set out to do, to make your life better, with others. 2. Strengthening your self-efficacy. The less obvious element is even more valuable. When you succeed along a chosen path, you create a virtuous cycle, i.e., your success breeds your success. This is a strategic feedback loop for your self-efficacy, which works as follows. The repeated achievement of what you set out to do reinforces your absolute belief in your capability to succeed at what you aim for. In conclusion, whether it is your New Year's resolution or your other commitments and decisions, make smart decisions, then make them stick by being strategic. Be a 2%er.